recording this last video, which was a stream of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. The reason being for that is because I noticed my entire audio was playing out of my webcam for my microphone. So, with that said, I notice everything kind of sucks when you do that, so I'm going to redo this. The other good thing to say, too, is I've ran through this once, so I have a better idea what to expect. So pretty much, I've been on vacation this week, so that's been giving me a lot of time to do this. And I'm really excited to share with you Ocarina of Time Randomizer. So, as you all know, I've played Zelda 1 Randomizer before. I'm going to launch this up. Hold on. We are going to do a little bit of a Instagram post. Hey guys, I am streaming right now on twitch.tv/Daftslayer. I'm going to be showing off the Ocarina of Time Randomizer, so please do check it out. That is twitch.tv/Daftslayer. Thanks! Watch me play Zelda Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. Randomizer on twitch.tv/Daftslayer. Okay. Let's put a filter on it. Alright. I just told the internet. Therefore, you all must come. Alright, let me open up my chat. Just in case nobody ever chats me. It's totally cool. Okay. So we are live. We are doing this live. All right. So let's go back into Ocarina of Time. There is this familiar music that we all know and love. So basically, I already did a version of this. Over the past 2 days, I have been just playing on my own. You saw some of this on my last broadcast, but the audio was so bad, I'm just going to scrap it. So what's going on is, in this Ocarina of Time Randomizer, pretty much every single chest, song, cutscene, well, not cutscenes, the chests and the songs have all been shuffled. They also open up the door time, you open up the forest. Basically, your goal is to get and defeat Ganon like you would in a normal game, but really all you need to do this is to get the 6 medallions. That's the Light Medallion, the Forest Medallion, the Fire Medallion, the Water Medallion, the Shadow Medallion, and the Spirit Medallion. And the only way you do that is by beating dungeons. However, all the medallions and the spiritual stones have been mixed up as well. So I could beat the Fire Temple, and all of a sudden I'd be like, wait a second, why am I getting the Goron Sapphire or the Goron Ruby instead? So it looks like I'm going to be starting this game off with the Light Medallion. Let's just hit yes. Alright, let's just skip all of the nonsense in the beginning of the game. And let's get right to being Link. So, as you can see, there's already some objectives for me. I start with nothing other than the Light Medallion, which, if you think about it, you always get one thing. Because I already have the door time opened, that is the equivalent of getting Ramu's Light Medallion. You don't always start with that, though. Oh, hey. Thank you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned me. Thank you. Alright, so let's start this game off the way that I normally would. Like any other Ocarina of Time game, let's go get some stuff. Now, at the beginning of the game, you get 4 chests, right? I could get some big items out of these, so let's see what we get. Uh-oh, he's doing some crazy climb animation. I just got the silver scale. So now I could dive deeper. That's a choice. Alright, let's see what's in this one. 5 rubies. Beautiful. Another 5 rubies. Come on, give me something good, please. Oh, beautiful. I feel like that is exactly what happens in that room. So that doesn't really help me much. Again, as you see, all the chests are shuffled up. One thing that is also shuffled as part of those chests is the Kokiri sword. Getting the Kokiri sword as Child Link is incredibly incredibly useful and helpful. It's definitely something you take for granted playing this game, and you definitely want it as soon as possible. Because if you think about it, I gotta go through all these dungeons, and all I'm gonna have the ability to do is either hit them with the slingshot, or boomerangs, or nuts, or in this case, probably Deku sticks, because that's really all that's available to me at the start of the game. So, let's go for this chest as we would normally. Hopefully it's the Kokiri sword. Please be something good. Oh my gosh, it's something good. Come on, come on. I'm getting the full opening animation. Oh, well, you know what? You're gonna need that eventually. Doesn't help me right now. So let's just press on. Let's see what else comes about. Yep, so anyway, as I was saying, so you start off with basically either one of the spiritual stones or medallions, because if you think about it, you get one from Raruru right when you pull the sword from the Door of Time. And since I've opened up the Door of Time, then I've already looked at the requirements and therefore already have one medallion in my pocket. There's a way you could play this game even without it, in which it shuffles up the chest differently to make sure you do get the ability to open up the Door of Time. You technically don't need the spiritual stones to open up the Door of Time. All you need is the Song of Time to open up the door, which is interesting. You would think you would need all three, but it's pretty much like that is what triggers the learning of the Song of Time, which then therefore allows you to open the door. You kind of you decouple those actions, so therefore all you really need. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure. I need one more ruby. Okay, because I need to buy my shield. I heard you. All right, now I'm just gonna be doing that like the whole time. So let me go buy my shield. We're gonna have a bit of a problem in this run. Because I don't have any means of hitting anything. And there's only a few things I could do before I have to use my sword. Or some way of like hitting folks. So Mido's opened up because technically he checks for a sword and a shield. And you have to with that requirement, otherwise you're not... Yeah. Otherwise you would not get past this part of the game without a sword, and you need to be able to open up some chests. So, for the purposes of everything, we are just going to go in with the shield. Hopefully I pick up some stuff along the way. So there's a couple chests I could get without hitting a single thing. But eventually I'm going to have to hit things. And I'm also going to have to get items. So, oh gosh, this is going to be a mess. Please be something other than a map or a compass. Please be something useful. Please be something useful. Alright, well, I mean, the more health the better, but realistically, I need something that does damage. Okay, so let's go pass this guy up. And let's go in the door. We gotta jump to the side because otherwise we'd have no way to get back if I don't get a slingshot. So, little known thing, there is a small chest up here. It may have something big. So, let's... It's not anything big. It's a heart. Great. Man, okay. Please be a slingshot. Please be a sword. Please be a boomerang. Just something. Oh gosh. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh god. We're going in without anything. This is gonna be a problem. Now I don't know if I could do the next room without hitting anything. So I may have to farm for rubies. Let's see. So, little known trick. As long as you're not moving, they won't approach you. And as long as they're not looking at you, they won't approach you. So, I could technically climb this wall. Oh, ooh, they get mad. Alright. Ooh, you don't like it, Alright. He's just gonna have to deal. Sweet. Let's go. Now, I may be able to get out of here, but the problem is, I won't be able to get out of this room, only because it requires getting Deku Sticks. I have no way of getting there. It's kind of sad. Okay. I bet it's the map. I bet it is the map. I'm very, you know, I'm very much of a proponent of Murphy's Law, in the sense that, when something goes wrong, it's gonna go wrong. Alright. We're gonna have to jump to the side, around this guy. It's not anything useful. It is not. Alright, so I have to die, because there's no way I can leave this room without any Deku Sticks. Oh, I touched a spider. Game bait geese. Alright. So this is bad. I don't have a sword. I don't have sticks. And I'm gonna need sticks. I need sticks, damn it. So I can't progress any further, really. I mean, I could jump down, but I definitely need some means of hitting things. Or I need money, I need to get Deku Sticks. Really, I'm at my limit here. I already collected all the 5 rubies. I can't actually, like, cut anything. So let me go get the Ocarina. Now, what that means... So as you can see, I could pass right through without getting the spiritual stone. For the purposes of the randomizer, they have to open that up. Otherwise, like, you're pretty much contained to just, like, getting the sword and all your basic items before going in. Now that I have this Ocarina, I could get a few more chests, just with this solo, but not too many. I also could get my first song. Well, I could get a few songs. But I have to say, this really does play very similarly to Zelda 1 Randomizer in the sense that I'm pretty useless until I have a sword. And until then, I'm just like scrounging for rubies or the means to like progress further. So I could do this and get the item from this guy. So they've also shuffled all the NPC items. So normally you would get a piece of heart here, but there's a chance I could get like a hook shot, I could get bombs, I could get tons of stuff. Hold on, I gotta pay attention. There we go. Up, A, right, left, up, A, up, A, right, left, up, A. Okay. Up, A, right, left, up, A, up, A, right, left, up, A, up, Okay. Up, A, right, left, up, A, I figured. Up, A, right. Okay, great. And they left out all the other ones, which is great. Okay, so now I have money, which honestly is really good. That means I could buy Deku Sticks. Because I may have to get through the first dungeon with Deku Sticks. At least up to the point where I don't have a slingshot. Need bombs. I could technically go in there, because I do have the silver scale. Alright, I'm gonna go, oh wait, I can't, because I need something to hit the wolf with. That's right. Fuck. Well, this sucks. I'm debating some of my options. I could go take a risk and go buy this one item upgrade. So normally there's a guy here that like upgrades either your sticks or your nuts. You either upgrade your stick or your nuts. Alright. Let's see what he does. Awesome! More money. So I just spent a bunch of money so I could carry more money. It's perfect. So I'm gonna go buy some sticks. The other option I have, let's think about this. I could go to Zora's River. Let me go to Zora's River. There's a couple chests here I could get. Plus some rubies. It's so funny. Who knew the silver scale would help me this early? It technically lifts the requirement for bombs. But I need some way to get to Lake Hylia. If you think about it, this occurred to me, is there's so many, like, ways around this game with different quest items that didn't even occur to me. Like, you'll notice that, like, once you have the bombs, it pretty much opens up all these possibilities. But without the bombs, there are actual ways in. Like, I can get into Zora's Domain if I have the Serenade of Water early, and I have the Silver Scale, technically. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, we could always ride this back to get more rubies, but what I find more useful now is going to be the ability to oops. Get off me, you dang spider. I'm going to get the cuckoo, get my pieces of heart, and then there's a grotto upstream. So, there's like merchants down that way. Oh my god, come back here. So I'm gonna get 2 pieces of heart using this. And then up there I'll also have access to a single grotto that hopefully has something that I could use. There's a good chance there won't be anything of use. But it's a chest I could open without having any means of hitting anything. Hopefully the game is friendly and like gives me the Kokiri sword early. Or a slingshot or a boomerang, because preferably the sword. But beggars can't be choosers in this game, especially in Randomizer. Alright. So here's how you get one of the pieces of heart early. And then the cuckoo deletes gravity. And Alright. So I need the bomb to get into that one. So I can't, but I could get this one. Please be something good. Nope. I'll take it. Buys me sticks. Oh my god, this is gonna be this is gonna be a hard run. When I played this the first time, I got the Kokiri sword like in one of Mido's chests way in the beginning, so I definitely was able to play the game like in a way where I could like get reasonably far until like hitting another wall. All right. No, come back. Need you. Oh my god. Ooh, he almost killed himself. Down the river and get a bunch of rubies that way. So I could buy some sticks. Because I got a contingency plan for the fact that I may not get any good weapons. Alright. So, now I'm out in Hyrule Field. There's a couple things I could do even without any weapons. I could go get Zelda. And she's guaranteed to give you the autograph. You're guaranteed to get the Croco to get access to the inner chambers. So, and therefore that opens up all these other chest opportunities for me. So I'm gonna go do that. And then therefore that opens up all the Long Ranch possibilities. I also get access to a song, so it's a win-win-win-win-win. There we go. You could fall right through the floor. So, a couple other things I could do without any items. I could do this without the slingshot, the shooting gallery. Now, you're gonna watch me like suck at this. I suck. missed one. There we go. Well, okay, so in this run, what the Stone of Agony does is it doesn't rumble at all for secrets. It actually, the game assumes you already know where all the secrets are, which is kind of true. But what it'll do is when you talk, it has the same effect as the Mask of Truth. So when I speak to any of these stones, the Sheikah stones, it'll give me a hint about item locations or quest objectives. So you'll see. Responding to your mask. They say that slaying 30 gold cultists reveals an explosive container. So what that's telling me is it sounds like I get a bomb upgrade by getting 30 gold cultists. Oh no. Alright. So let me quickly head back. There's another quick thing I could do. If you remember, there is a lost dog. Oh, don't touch that one. Richard, that if you give it back to the owner, you usually get a piece of heart. Let's see. Now let's see what I get. What? What? I was not expecting that. So I got the trade item for when you're adult Link. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, you're not guaranteed to get the big Goron sword at the end of all that either. To make matters even more interesting. You're just gonna get another random item. It could be 5 rubies. Seriously. Alright. Oh, hey, Nish. How's it going? Alright. My staycation is great. Thank you for asking. As you can see, I've been extremely productive. Good to hear it's quiet by you. I have been actively avoiding my inbox, and when I say actively avoiding, I mean checking everything and seeing everything I'm missing, and it feels great not to have to reply to anything. But as you can see, I'm playing through Randomizer right now, and things are great. So I am gonna go get the song from Zelda. I always thought he looked like Mario, and that's probably intentional. And his brother looks just like Luigi. Alright. So let's go get... Yeah, he does. Alright. I wish I could, like, skip all this block moving. One thing I've realized going back and playing this game is that there is a lot of waiting. There is a lot of just waiting for things to happen. And moving blocks is one of those things where, like, if I could just move this a little bit quickly, it's great. And a lot of what's really time-consuming about the Ocarina of Time randomizer is there not being any really quick way of going in between places. And like, there's just so much of like moving in between like very large like landscapes. Like, hopefully I get like warp songs or like really quick ways of moving in between. Because otherwise this game could drag. Alright, this is really easy. When I was a kid, I thought this was a lot harder. Because I thought like their scope of vision was like a lot. Alright, I do have to wait for these guys to move. Okay, don't see me, don't see me. Alright, now I could go. You can also go up, but like, who does that? I've never tried that method. Alright, just come on, get out of the way. So what's been randomized? Oh, okay, so for the beginning of the stream, I did talk about what is actually shuffled. So pretty much the one thing is everything that's in a chest has been shuffled. As you can see, I have no sword, and I basically went into the Great Deku Tree and had to come back out because there came a point where I pretty much couldn't do anything. So now what I'm doing, what else has been shuffled is the songs have been shuffled, the medallions and the spiritual stones have been shuffled. But the win condition to beat Ganon is pretty much to get all the medallions. So I don't actually need every item in the game. I just need whatever's required to get me through Ganon's castle, and then basically enough to beat Ganon. So if you really think about it, all I need are light arrows, and that's about it. Which requires the bow. Oh, and then you skip all these cutscenes, which is a nice little feature of the randomizer when you've played this game how many times. I understood your story perfectly. Great! Alright, so one thing I'm hoping I get, hopefully it's a good song. It's like Zelda's Lullaby and unlocks all this shit for me, like it should be. Kind of the worst song is like Epona's song, only because it only gets you Epona and it doesn't get you too far. Yeah. So now you could play Ocarina of Time like a million times over, and it's a different game every time. Alright, so I get the letter. That you always get. Now, Impa's gonna give me a random song. Okay, so I got the Minuet of Forest. It doesn't help me that much. The problem with that one is that it's gonna get me to Saria's song, no problem. But like, it doesn't really give you access to many things. It does like let me go back to the Lost Woods quickly, which does let me go to like Goron City and Zora's River pretty easily. But other than that, it doesn't really save me a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go into Kakariko Village, give him the letter. There's a couple of things I could get without the sword. Like, I could do this stupid quest. I wish I could just skip this for everybody, because this is really slow and tedious. But I do have to give the Cuckoo Lady back her chickens. So I'm gonna do this. If you wanted to go do something else for 10-15 minutes, I would not be offended. It doesn't take that long. It takes like 5 minutes. But I will not necessarily get a bottle. I could get like the Kokiri sword, hopefully. There's also a grotto down there. I'll come back and get whatever's in that chest. But first I'll focus on this. Sorry to have to do this on the stream. What I really need to learn how to do is take a lot of my Twitch streams, and then from there learn how to cut them down to YouTube videos. Basically because like I would love to cut this part out of the video, you know. Also, thanks, Nej, for hosting me on your channel while I'm playing this. Hopefully we have some crossover of artists and Ocarina of Time players. Who knows? But let's put the chickens back in the pen. I hate this part. But you gotta do it. And you gotta do it in the base game too, in the vanilla game, because then like otherwise you ain't gonna get one of your bottles. Thanks for your words of encouragement in my chicken moving logistics business. I will move all your chickens for a nominal fee. Let's see what that, you know, you pay what you give me. Hopefully it's not just like a turd of 5 rubies, because that's what it was last time I did this. So I'm almost done. Ooh, all right. Alright, I think I'm down to one more. Let's see what I get. Alright, you can't pick this one out of the chest. He's usually got to run when you approach him, and then he'll give up. And then once he gives up, he's yours. Alright, I saved your farm. You have I don't understand this. Why would you get I don't know. I don't know. All that for nothing. Jesus. Oh, I didn't realize she gets all upset when you do it. Thank you. I'm so happy I saved them for you. Let's go in this grotto, and hopefully there's something good inside. Alright. By the way, I will have to cut the stream at 4. Oh, great! 20 more rubies. Just enough to buy more sticks. My favorite. This sucks. Technically, I could go advance some time, go into the graveyard, get a chest out of one of them. That's about it. I can't, really, without any swords, like, or sticks, or, oh gosh, it's painful. Alright, I'll give him this so I could get the discount on the Hylian shield. Gosh, this is brutal. So I could advance time a bit. I don't think there's really much I could do in Goron City without the ability to pick up bombs or bombs themselves. I could go get that piece of heart. There's a trick to getting it. I can't go up there. Need bombs. Need ways of picking up bombs. Yeah, fuck man. Alright. Oh. Wait, do you need... Oh, crap. No, you don't. Here we go. Yeah, I can't do anything in Goron City, can I? That sucks. So let me go into the graveyard. There's a couple things I could do. I could see if Dompe picks anything up. I am really trying to get something of use so I don't have to go into stick buying mode. In which I do require that to get through a little bit more of... I could do a little bit more of the Great Deku Tree. Actually, I don't need it. There's like... No, I do need them. Alright, he's not out. I think I have to give him a little bit more time. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding? I am never getting anything of use, am I? Jeez. What? I should have waited a bit. I'll just go to the forest, pick up a song from Surya. Hopefully it's like Zelda's Lullaby. Ugh. Oh, thank you! I got a very useful song. This gets you into everything. That is so handy. I could cry. I gotta go buy sticks. Get some sticks. Could also get some hints. Upon the Colossus' southern edge is a free heal. Purgeless porthole. The Purgeless porthole? Is that Nairu's love? Oh yeah, I did. I got Zelda's Lullaby. I am in business, which is great. Let me go. Okay, hold on. I do need to get sticks. Oh yeah, the reason why you haven't seen any of the gossip phrases, I'll just show you quickly. I picked up the Stone of Agony, and what it does is it doubles up as the Mask of Truth. And instead of getting like the traditional hints that you would get, they actually give you custom hints based off certain item locations. So it could help like factor in like the fact that I don't want to go beat up 10 big posts. So it will help point me in the direction of certain key items. Alright, now I got things to whack. I'm gonna go... Let's see. Let's see what makes the most sense. I could go into Zora's Domain. There's a chest there with the Deku stick. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, those are all custom to the randomizer. Otherwise, this game would be a lot harder. I would then be like going around pretty much opening up every single chest. And you definitely don't want to be in a position where you have to open up everything. Okay. So, try Zora's Domain. There's a couple things I could do there. So I could open up the waterfall. Man, getting Zelda's Lullaby when you're supposed to get it is a huge help. Back in the last run I did, when I was testing this, I didn't get it until the Spirit Temple, so I had to figure out a way around everything without that song. And you realize like how much you depend on it for basic navigation, but I had gotten enough warp songs that I was pretty much able to avoid having to get it for a very long time. Alright, so there's a chest under the waterfall. Let's get that. Let's see. I can't believe it! How many more 5 rubies am I gonna get? Just something. Give me something. Alright, next thing. Diving minigame. He gives you something. He usually gives you the silver scale. I already have the silver scale, so I know I'm definitely not getting the silver scale. I'm going to at least get 5 rubies out of this, so we're gonna go for it. Diving game, 20 rubies. Alright. Oh my gosh. 1 ruby. So I would joke that I would get that, but they factored out all the 1 ruby chests, and you at least get 5. Oh, he's got something very nice for me. He said it. He said he's got something very, very nice. It must be his most valuable possession. The object of all my desire. Everything I have ever wanted in a prize. He's got it. Ooh. He's gonna give me the world. He's gonna give me everything I've ever wanted. Oh my gosh. The suspense is killing me. The suspense is absolutely killing me. Alright, what do you got? May I have a sword, please? This is a scale, and it's not. Okay, well. Money is not a problem anymore. So that's good news. At least for now. So, money has not been a problem so far at all. Jeez. Is there anything else? Like, I need something. Okay, there is a stick in there. I could go to Lake Hylia. Maybe they got something good there. There's a bottle at the bottom. It's not a bottle. It's usually another item. So let's see what it is. Yeah, that's true. I am lowering my chances of finding more rubies. So things could potentially be looking up. Okay. All right. Now I can pick up bomb flowers, which is helpful. That gets me more places in Goron City. So the way that it works is it's a strength upgrade. And there's 3 of them technically. You have the Goron's bracelet, the silver gauntlets, and the golden. And let me set up the scarecrow song. I think that sets it up. And then you gotta come back as an adult. I do the same song every time. As you can see, I'm extremely musical. Let me go fishing. Oh no, you can't fish without the sword, I think. Let's try it. I remember reading up all the weird quirks too of like things that you can't do yet. Yeah, he won't talk to you. Wait. Oh no, he'll let you fish. Great. So there's a really quick way to do this. You just gotta catch one fish by no, this one. Okay. Wait, I can't actually swing this? Is that right? You do need the sword. Ah, they weren't fucking kidding in the readme file. Dang it, I just wasted 20 of my 200 precious rubies. Well, I'm gonna quit then. Ah, dang. What else can I do? Not much. I can now go to Goron City and pick up bomb flowers, which kind of helps. There is a small grotto this way. So let me go do that. Dang, that sucks. I can't do the diving game unless I get the gold. Unless I get the gold scale. So I could pick up the bomb flowers, which means I could go into Dodongo's cavern. There's a few things I could do in there without a sword. Oh gosh. This is gonna be a real hard run. Alright, just a quick time check. I'm gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes, and we'll come back to this hopefully for a bit tomorrow. Alright. Okay. Do you have a good hint? Okay, so that means if I go fishing, I'll, as an adult, get 50 or 200 rubies. Let me think. Oh, right, Lon Lon Ranch. There's a couple things I could do there. I know, these dang rubies are everywhere. There's so many. I should really put up a ruby counter. The 5 ruby counter. If anybody's been keeping track, I think it's probably at least like 7 or 8 at this point. The other really like annoying things are like the recovery hearts. Man, you get so many rubies in chests. It's ridiculous. So I could also get another song here. Getting songs tends to get you around a little bit faster, so it's definitely advantageous to go here. Yep, you are reading my mind right now. So there's a couple things I could do here. Get the song. The item that's in the windmill, though, any like freestanding pieces of heart, they're always going to be pieces of heart. Alright. You. Probably you. Probably you. No. Okay. That leaves. Alright. Yeah, I'm gay. Okay, so this is amazing because what this means is I could go in as adult Link and break a ton of boulders I can normally do as child Link. So this is so happy. So happy to get that. Oh, the Megaton Hammer makes my life easier. Alright. I'm going to talk to you a few times. You're going to talk about your horse. The horse is going to run away because she don't like you. They don't like me either. And then you want me to sing a song that your mother composed. And it's the Bolero of Fire. Great. So I could go into the Fire Temple if I want. Now, you could pretty much do all of the Fire Temple without the Fire Tunic. There are going to be a few rooms that are going to drive you up the wall. But the problem is, you're going to definitely die in Volvadia's room. And there's like a few more rooms in there that, unless you have enough heart containers, I'm pretty sure you can't beat it in that short amount of time. I did drop a part off a cliff in Breath of the Wild. So, when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I tapped the Link amiibo. By the way, this is the easiest solution to the puzzle in the world. You don't have to do any of this. That's easy mode. Yeah, I did drop Epona off the cliff. I just like spawned her and she fell off the cliff. Alright, with that said and done, let me think about this. What makes sense? Child Link's gonna be a bust. I might as well go and be adult Link right now. So what I'm gonna do, you're gonna watch me do some really long walks to Temple of Time, and from there I'm gonna become adult Link, have a sword and a hammer, and go break a bunch of shit, and from there be able to get a bunch of Squalta tokens. I could do Dodongo's Cavern. And also, by virtue of just being tall, you get to skip a lot of it as well. So, that's going to be my plan. But I do have to end the stream a bit early. So once I go become adult Link, we're going to call it there, and then we'll come back to this maybe a bit tomorrow morning, afternoon. I am getting on a flight in Los Angeles around 6 o'clock. So, what was that noise? That came from outside, right? Oh my god. No! I gotta do this! I'm not doing it. I'm protesting. I'm gonna protest this. Alright. So, then we wait. Oh. Good story. Can't get me. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh. This is fun, guys. This is the most fun. Just waiting for the sunrise. That was a ton of fun. Okay. I guess I'll just go get the mask, because you Wait, why is he not? Something is amiss. Let's see. Composer hit a gift from... Interesting. I don't know what that means. Israel 2041. Hero Ventures Beyond Noise. Okay, so the Prelude of Light is where the spirit... Spooky spirits. So I could warp directly to where the Bolero of Fire is, and then get the Nocturne of Shadow, which is kind of useful. And then this tells you that this green... Okay, so Emerald is in Spirit Temple. Okay, I think that's Shadow Temple or the Dodongo's... I don't know. Probably Dodongo's Cavern, and then Bolero Fire Temple. Alright. Let me get my fake ID in my adulthood. And go break some shit. Alright, so I am going to drop the stream at this point. Next time, we're going to do some adventuring as adult Link. And, as you can see, I'm very well equipped for all the tribes and tribulations of the outside world. I have a sword, and that's what counts. So I'll save, make a save state, be extra careful. So until next time, yeah, you get more 1 rubies. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all next time. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, guys. Bye.